Hello everybody. This is probably going to go up Friday, so this could technically be a Friday ramble, and I will be rambling on Friday. So I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. I just wanted to do a couple of things. I have not been following politics, but I did listen to a couple of things. I listened to a couple of things about how Kamala Harris may be back in the news. One of the things I heard about was Carney and Obama and Buttigieg. And then someone mentioned Kamala was up there in Canada, chit-chatting about something. I'm sure they were just talking about the weather. And then we heard about the baby, mama baby, and space lasers. And I saw a video of, well, I've seen a couple of them, so thank you for posting videos to keep me sane on my drive. Libby had a great one on the baby mama, I think. And Marianne posted a video about how her channel was getting a blocked, shadow banned. So it is happening. So please check. I am not going to go so far as to put big yellow banners, and those things drive me nuts. But obviously it's the way of YouTube. So when I read on the YouTube shadow banning, I came up with, we were going to come up with a different way on how to do things, and maybe that's it. I don't know. So anyway, I want to get into a couple of readings. I did one last night, so I saved the cards because I thought it was really important. But before I do, I know some of you are going, hey, where's Psychic Duck? Did you bring Psychic Duck? Psychic Duck went to see some of them's relatives, and of course, come on, show yourself, Psychic Duck. There is Psychic Duck. Woohoo! Say hello, Psychic Duck. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. I want you to meet my friend, Bob. Bob? Yeah, he likes to bob in streams. All right. Okay, let's get on to the good stuff. All right, the good stuff. And there's one of my views that I'm going to wake up to this morning. All right, so I'm going to hit pause. Okay, so this is the Beyond Lemuria deck. And last night, the question that was going through my head, because I was listening to a couple of politicky things, and just the level of corruption, I just go, oh my God. I tried to throw up a couple of videos before, and I just couldn't stomach the reading of it. And, so even Marianne was saying I'm going to close it down a little bit, only read on politics once. And I heard that there was another two that kind of dropped out of the political arena. It's not, I've said this before, it's not good to be inundated with it, and yet we get sucked into it. And it is, it's probably a disease, but it's also really good marketing to get you hooked in and sucked into these videos. Oh my gosh, what is this? It's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, well, yeah, of course it is. And we're going to start up with a brand new world. And if we focus on that, then I think it's going to be pretty exciting. But we're also, in my travels, we are also divided in the minutia of things. But in the overall picture, we're all united. We all want a better life for our families. We want clean water. We want clean food. We want affordable food. Well, some of us don't want that, i.e. the Republicans. Massey, oh, that's going to be interesting. I'll read on that when I get home. But he's not done. This could be big. So anyway, what I want to read on right now with this, and I need to be short instead of rambling. The question I asked last night was, what do we need to know about how we are taking care of the earth, the abuse of the earth? And since we're all interconnected on the earth, that goes to the abuse of people. We have 1% that is controlling everybody's lives, making their lives bearable to live in or unbearable to live in. And a lot of times we focus on the unbearable, but we're going to get along. We will manage somehow. So the question was, with only the powerful and rich seeming to get away with all of this stuff, is there a path forward for the earth and humanity? So let's see what the card said. The first card I get was healing. And I went, healing? Healing for who? Healing for the 1%? Obviously they need to be healed. And what about, just throw it to me, what about me? Yeah, probably. I got a lot of things that I'm like really pissed off at. And I go, how could you guys be doing this? Why aren't you thinking of your jobs and doing your jobs like you're supposed to? I mean, you're supposed to be taking care of the people, but what you're doing is enriching yourself. You all heard it before. You don't want to know. Anyway, healing. We need healing, both for the 1% and the 99%, because there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be going around. And I'm like, okay, how am I going to do that? I don't know yet. Don't tell anybody, but I don't have that answer. The next card I got is Awakened Awareness. Oh, maybe I will figure it out. Maybe something is going to awaken up in me, in us, in the 1% and the 99%, and say, hey, we are 100%. We need that awareness to waken up. It's not going to be from ETs or galactic, I don't think. I think it's coming from us. Maybe it is coming from a ray gun, LRAOX. Another record terminology for you David Lindley fans. All right, shine your light. Let me go back. David Lindley. He was the guitar player for Jackson Browne. Okay, sorry. Now you guys know. Shine your light. It's not about them. It's about us. It's about how we shine our light. I remember working and thinking, looking at somebody and going, how did they get so successful in their business? And I'm looking at it and I go, how do they do that? And I wanted that. And I go, how do you? And then I heard somebody go to me, how do you stay so happy? And I'm like, huh. Is it the drugs? No, because I wasn't doing the drugs. But it's us shining our light. And people will see that and go, oh my gosh, I want that awareness of shining my light. And that goes to healing. That goes to healing the planet. So if we start looking to the outside, looking for someone to save us, it's not going to work. But if we shine our light and show our brightness, then yeah, it will be, we will move forward. We will move past this and things will balance out. All right, let me switch decks and we're going to get another question. Okay, as I try to figure this out, Baby Mama said that Elon Musk stole the election, rigged the election. Yeah. And now people are reading on it and going, well, I don't know. I mean, they're starting to talk about it now. And it's like, well, yeah, good, but not the Republicans. But with Massey, was there cheating going on with Massey? Trump primaried him. I think there was. So, if that's the case, are the Republicans, will Massey rally the troops, enough Republicans to say, we need to look into election theft? We need to look into 2024. I've always thought that Carney and I can't remember his name, sorry, the UN guy, I think a lot of people have this information and they couldn't release it because the US wasn't ready to hear it. I mean, we impeached the guy twice and the Republicans didn't do anything. They let him slide. And then the Supreme Court gave him a blank check. So anyway, let's move on. Will Massey open up an investigation into voter fraud? Will Massey open an investigation into voter fraud? So I am using the Fifth Element card. The Fifth Element, it goes with, the Fifth Element is the ether, is the unknown, is the in-between veils, through the veil. So we have the universe. This is completion. This is everything. Will he open an investigation? Will he get people to start talking about this? That's a big yes. It's being challenged by Two of Fire. And this is the Two of Wands. And so this is your choices. Some people are going to have to go, yeah, but what about our allegiance to the cult leader? Yeah, maybe they're shifting gears on that. Maybe enough people are going to be talking about it. Maybe MTG is going, guys, you guys have been in a cult. MAGA is splintering so much. I may run out of real estate here. At the base of the reading, we have the One of Shells, the One of Cups, abundance, overflowing. That's a great card. That's what we're marinating in. The overflowing. Massey is going to do something huge. The Initiate of Shells. This is the Queen of Cups. Okay. She's in the past, this Queen of Cups. And with this, I love this. There is somebody over her head that is going, let me give your psyche a little massage. Let me massage right above your head. It's spirit talking to her. It's in the past, as it relates. So, and there is no past, present, future in this deck. At the top of the reading, Eight of Shells, detachment. That's a pretty cool card. So yeah, there's going to be some people that are detaching from the Republican Party, as they say, to go, you know, enough is enough. When you look at the numbers that Pumpkinhead has, why are you hitching your wagon to this guy? And the friggin' corruption. It's like, really, you want to be tied to that? Well, they do if they think they're going to get away with it. And the next we have is the Seeker of Fire. This, to me, so we got some dragon energy. We got some wild energy coming up in the future. that Massey is going to initiate. And it's like, come on, guys. And he's going to gather some troops together, it looks like. Internally, we have the Seven of Feathers. Internally, we need a system that's balanced that will work. And the system is so imbalanced now, it's not going to work. And Massey knows this. And Massey's, the victims of the Epstein files know this. And Trump primaried him because of the Epstein files. Yes, 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 yes. And then we have, yay, the Lotus card, the Eight of Lotus. The interconnectedness of everything. That is normally a good card, but because I was just talking about the Epstein files, it's the interconnectedness of these Republicans, these Democrats that are interconnected with the Epstein files that they don't want it out. And while that's the Epstein files, let's talk about APAC too. The interconnectedness of things, keeping things, it should be separated, but I'm sorry, I was thinking of another card. So it's like, it's the interconnected, it's the interwoven of all this. It should be a good thing, but it's not, it doesn't feel like. The next hopes and fears is that we can drop into community again, the Three of Stones, that we can find our community. And the final outcome of this, what is Massey going to, is he going to stir the pot? Is he going to get enough people together? We get divine mind, the One of Feathers. And it's being clarified by the Six. Where is it? Where's my camera? There it is. The Six of Lotus, oneness. And the last clarifier, the Seven of Stones, the vision. I think Massey is going to shake things up. I really, really do. Here we get at the base of this. We have Chichen Itza in the background, and we have the Initiate of Feathers, snake energy. We have Apprentice of Feathers, it's storm energy. And then we transcend with the Nine of Lotus, and we get optimism with the Six of Feathers. So I think that Massey is going to shake things up a lot. He is going to bring things out of the shell, abundance, towards balance, interconnectedness. I don't know if I'm showing this correctly. And the final outcome is the divine mind. One of Feathers. Yeah. On my travels, I was in Navajo land, and we were looking at we're looking at dinosaur tracks just south of Tuba City. And this Navajo comes up and gives us a little tour. And as we're walking back to the van, I see I was picking up trash all over the dinosaur tracks. I'm going, why do people do that? Why? I was crying. And I look down, and there is an eagle feather on the ground. And it's all beat up. And it is not a real eagle feather. It's, it's dyed. And I thought, still, pretty cool sign. Eagle was going, thanks, Danny. And I went back to Eagle and said, we understood each other. All right. 3 cards on Kamala Harris. 3, come on. doesn't really want to shuffle. 3 cards, Kamala Harris. You got a plan? You got a plan? Let's just ask that, because I don't think it's right away. I think we still need a little more time to get things going. Massey's got to get things going. His election was stolen. Baby mama brings it out, and he's going, hey, this will hold. I keep seeing a lot of things. I sent about how Kamala won, and it's coming out more and more and more. Pretty soon, mainstream's going to have to talk about it. What was it Occupy Democrats did? Maybe Jessica Denson's going to get a job back. She got fired from talking about how the election was stolen. Good thing nobody can fire me except Psychic Doug and his cousin Bob. Hey, I'll fire you. Don't you worry. Come on now. Leave him alone. Kamala Harris. You want to read on Kamala Harris, Psychic Doug? She ain't ready, but let's see what she's thinking about. All right. What about you, Bob? Oh, I'm leaving. All right. I'll kind of watch over here. All right. 3 cards, Kamala. 3 cards, Kamala. What do you think? What's going on? We have the 8 of Stones, expression. Well, she is certainly a gem, right? She's looking at, what is that? It looks like, it's not turquoise, but it looks like some rock art that she's holding. And I think, or a rune, and she's trying to figure things out. There's a lot of people that are adding color to what she is doing, but she's not ready to make a decision yet. She's just putting things together, getting her, don't say it, ducks in a row. The next card we get, Seeker of Stones. She's still looking. She is still looking. It's starting to break up, but the clouds are coming her way. And the final outcome, Kamala Harris, what's going on? The Initiate of Stones. She's just in this contemplative place. Let me ask this, Ms. Harris. If it was found out by mainstream Republicans in Congress that you were robbed of the election, would you take the job if it was offered? 1 of Shells, abundance. 7 of Feathers, balance. Fire of Stones, attunement. She's like, wow, abundance, balance, and attunement. It really feels like, I mean, make your own mind up on this one. The Ace of Cups, it's overflowing with emotion, abundance of emotion. And then the 7 of Feathers, balance. But the 7 of Feathers is also the 7 of Wands, kind of defending oneself. But in this deck, it's, where's the balance? And if she takes it, if she doesn't, with the abundance that she has now, she needs to, she wouldn't be able to decide today what it is. Okay, so didn't get much of an answer. All right, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Psychic Duck. Thank you, Cousin Bob. Yep, you betcha. All right, everybody, be fire safe. If you're using a campfire, please make sure you put it out before you go to sleep. Use water, stir, water, touch to make sure it is not hot. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love.